Fear for immigrants, concern over deportations. Michelle Obama says it keeps her up at night.
In this current climate for me, it's, what's happening to immigrants. So it's not the fear for myself anymore. There's so much bias and so much racism and so much ignorance that fuels those kind of choices. I worry for people of color all over this country. And I don't know that we will have the advocates to protect everybody. And that frightens me. It keeps me up at night.
But what about when her husband deported over 3 million people? Michelle Obama recently spoke out against Trump's deportation policies, saying they haunt her at night. She worries about immigrants facing judgment bias and sudden deportation. Come on, talk about a hypocrite. Hypocrite claims deportation decisions are being made without courts or due process. She fears really immigrants are being unfairly targeted based on appearance and bias. She's entitled to her concerns. The U.S. lacks advocates to protect vulnerable communities. Please spare me. Could this be an early stage of retrograde amnesia? Man, this is unbelievable. It's amazing how the entitled can say anything, and it can resonate with a few. Hit that like button if you are as surprised as I am to hear this coming out of her mouth. But here's the reality. Barack Obama deported more immigrants than any president before him. Over 3 million deportations during his presidency, with record-breaking numbers in his first term.
It's about all the people who are paying a price because of a broken immigration system. All the communities that are taking immigration enforcement into their own hands. All the neighborhoods that are seeing rising tensions as citizens are pitted against new immigrants. The American people need us to put an end to the petty partisanship that passes for politics in Washington. And they need us to enact comprehensive immigration reform once and for all. We can't wait 20 years from now to do it. We can't wait 10 years from now to do it. We need to do it by the end of my first term as President of the United States of America. And I will make it a top priority in my first year as President, not only because we have an obligation to secure our borders and get control of who comes in and out of our country, not only because we have to crack down on employers who are abusing undocumented immigrants instead of hiring citizens, but because we have to finally bring undocumented immigrants out of the shadows. It is time we did that.
Obama's administration prioritized deportations, particularly of undocumented individuals with criminal records.
The Obama administration has announced a plan to deport illegal immigrants on a priority basis. Convicted felons, for example, would be among the first deported. Meantime, deportation proceedings against some illegal immigrants who meet certain criteria would be stopped. Critics say that amounts to amnesty. Supporters say it's a more realistic plan. Now at 9, we want to know, what do you think?
ICE carried out mass removals over 385,000 deportations per year during his first term. So why now? Why does deportation suddenly keep her up at night when her husband enforced some of the strictest immigration policies in modern history? Political timing, speaking out during Trump's presidency but silent during Obama's media framing. The narrative shifts depending on who's in office. Selective outrage, concern for immigrants only when it fits a political agenda. Immigration policy is complex. But when outrage is selective, the question remains, is it about the people or the politics? Think before you believe. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.